Do you boys want to know how to take advantage of this flash sale that came out right now, just maybe 20 minutes ago, to make even more stubs? We just had a flash sale the other day and they're dropping another one. Stay tuned. Thank you to the sponsor of this video, U4GM, where if you're looking for cheap, reliable MLB The Show stubs with fast delivery, our sponsor is where it's at. Make sure you check out U4GM and use my discount code Deebo for an additional 5% off. Yo, what's going on, guys? Deebo here, and today we got a flash sale, man. Now I want to preface this off by saying why. It came out of nowhere, honestly. The market was already starting to come back a little bit from the last flash sale that they did, and they went and dropped another one. All right, boys. So, like I said, we got a flash sale going on. It is a pretty interesting pack, and it's going to be the only pack that is released, and it contains an 88 plus live series pack. So, thing about this pack is, listen close. Don't open the pack. It sucks. It's not a good pack, right? But people are going to open the pack, right? As we can see, it's already affecting the market. Vladdy was like 240 last night. Willie Mays was like 90K. Devin Williams was like 60. A bunch of other cards were more expensive. Everything is going down. Even though it's just a live series pack, stuff is going down that has nothing to do with the pack. But when you take a look at 88 plus live series, even just normal live series that aren't 88 plus are going down. So let's start from the bare minimum. This is the lowest tier of card that you can get, Mookie Betts. I believe an 88 quick sells for 5,500. So, I mean, technically this isn't a good buy if you buy him like that, but he's like, if you need him, buy him, man. This is the cheapest he's gonna get, unless he drops an overall. Same thing with Josh Hader. You could literally put him up for 5,500, and that's what his minimum price is. Mike Trout is only 22K, not bad at all. I really like Paul Skeens as a sneaky buy at 21K because he's been great all year, right? Lindor is 41K, not bad at all for him. Freddie 7K is the cheapest that I've seen him ever since he went to a 90, and then dropped down subsequently. Cal Riley is not a bad price. He's 8,300. He was just cheaper, and prices are gonna fluctuate in terms of these guys because this pack is out for 6 hours. It just came out a little bit ago, so it's not gonna like prices dropped heavily at first, and then they rise a little bit because people are like, oh well, let's buy them off, they're cheap now, and then they're gonna go down again. That's just how it works. It's always how it works. Zach Wheeler's 10K, Pete Crow 8K. But I do want to talk about what you guys have to do, or not have to, but a great thing to do. These players all way cheaper than they were. Now let's talk about freaking Tatis. He was just 50K just a second ago. Like I said, people are gonna rise a little bit after the pack's been out for like even a few minutes. Tatis earlier I think was like 110 to like 100K. He halved in price. That's insane. Cattell was like 140 yesterday. He's 90 now. I seen him in like 80K. I didn't check Bobby's price. I should have done that. This is the cheapest I've seen Shohei since. Let's see if we can see it on the marketplace. Nah, you can't even see it. This is by far the cheapest that Shohei will be in forever, right? Unless they just release a flash sale. Hey, this is Shohei Ohtani right here. You can open the pack for him. This is the cheapest he's gonna be. So the thing is, if you want Beltron, buy him. just buy him. If you got the coins for it, buy it. If you have to offload some of your investments just because you're that close to getting Shohei, do it. Or to getting Beltron, rather. Tariq was like 55K. He went down a good bit. Jose was like 240? I don't know. He was something like that. Let me check. Yeah, he was about 240. 230, 240. He went down. Sucks to be that guy. Don't open the pack. Bro lost 50K on that pack. Mookie Betts is 6K. He just lost 50K on that pack right there. Don't do it. Don't be an idiot. Right? You might even see more people doing it. I know it's fun and it's exciting. You get a chance of something really cool. But dude, losing 50K is a lot. A lot for that, man. Will people get lucky? 100%. 100%. Nobody on my friends list got lucky yet. I'll tell you that. I ain't seen no Shohei. I ain't seen no Aaron Judge. Okay. I will count to you. Just to make it seem like you guys really don't want to open this pack. I will count how many players make you profit in this pack. Aaron Judge, Jose Ramirez, Shohei Ohtani, Ketel Marte, Bobby Witt, and Fernando Tatis. Are you waiting for more? Because there's not. There's no more. There's 6 players in that pack that'll make you profit. One of those players only make you 10K. The other one only making you 30. This pack's way too expensive for anybody to be like, oh well, I'll take the chance. Why the hell would you take the chance? That's a huge loss for very minimal gain unless you get Shohei Ohtani or Aaron Judge. But yeah, I think there's plenty of guys that you need to be copying. Dude, Judge is not even 400K anymore. I think I paid like 550. I think I paid like 550 for this card, dude. Or like 500K flat. Something like that when I was doing Beltron. For Shohei, dude, I paid like 660. Some people paid 700K. So it's like, yeah. I mean, it sucks. And I do like that they're doing stuff like this. But I do want to also preface this by saying, if you stayed this long, thank you. I appreciate it. But I do think the real information that we need to understand here is they've dropped 2 flash sales in the past, like, when did they drop the last one? Maybe like Tuesday? So I think it's been a week. And they've dropped 2 flash sales. Something like that. I think inevitably a stub sale might be coming. Which they've already done maybe once this year, maybe twice. I feel like a stub sale might be coming in, man. And with that being said, stub sales always affect the market. Everything that happens during a stub sale is gonna shoot up in price. So Shohei Ohtani might be 550 right now, but if a stub sale comes out, it's gonna be like 650, 700. I still do think that these cards are gonna rebound after the packs leave, and they're gonna rebound pretty quickly after, right? I still think there's a bunch of time to wait a little bit and get the best prices for these cards. But not only does that happen, if you stick this long, then I appreciate you. Because when this happens, like I've already said, everything goes down. You know why? Because people want these cards. They need the cards. So they're going to offload their investments. Look, people are trying to get rid of Corbin Carrolls, Wyatt Langfords, DeGroms. Acuna was just 37K, like 2 seconds before the pack went out. I think Ronald Acuna is a great buy right now. You got Ellie, he's minimum price. I'm not gonna give you guys a bunch of people because that's an investment video. You know what I'm saying? But Buxton, bunch of different guys, man, and a lot of golds are gonna be going down, 100%, because that's what a lot of people have in terms of investments. This is the time to be investing, and truly there is no better time. I've seen a bunch of names that were like 400-500 K more, or not K, 400-500 stubs more than they usually are. I'm just saying, man, this is the time to be buying players to do investments, right? Or to be buying players for your collections and your team. This is not the time to be selling. Don't sell anything, right? Hang on to stuff. If you pull these packs, I really hope you don't. But if you pull these packs, don't sell it immediately. I mean, unless it's like a Mookie Betts and you're like, well, he ain't going up. So I will give you guys some players that I do think are worth copying and holding at the time, if you guys have the patience for it, at least. There are some players, I've talked about them in my Discord, link in the description, and you get on this early, man. I really like Vlad at his current price. Yesterday, like I said, he was like 240, and if you can get him for about 170, there's only one up right now for 177. So if you get him at 170, I mean, dude, he goes back up to 240. You're making like 50K on easily. Willie Mays was about 90. He might not be bad if he goes down to like 50. I think he's worth a cop for sure. I think a decent set of players is the new bosses, all of them. So in my one of my admins pointed this out to me. Shout out Wolf. But he told me that let's see if I can find them. Like the last inning bosses went from being super cheap, if I can find, okay, yeah, like Trevor Story in them, Bernie Williams, and Eric Gagne, right there they are. They, obviously, as everybody knows, like at the end of the season, they get super cheap, right? And then they shot up. When the next inning came out, they shot up to like 25-30K, right? Where is Bernie? Because he said specifically Bernie, but I can't find him. Oh, there he is. He's on this page. Maybe it's because Bernie's in the postseason. So let's see. Which one? Both of them are all-star. Which is... Who the other dude is? Nolan. Oh, they're all all-star. I mean, you still need them for collections, and they are still pretty cheap. Nolan Ryan's 10K. Derek Jeter's 11. And Hank Greenberg. Maybe if you can get them closer to like 12. Very valid. I'm not going to give you guys too many names. If you want more, like I said, you guys gotta join the Discord. But I just wanted to point out a few things that you guys could do. Take advantage, man. Make some stubs. It's there. It's really there. I'm just saying, there is a lot of things that you could be doing. Opening these packs should not be one of them. Truly. Anybody else supercharged? Oh, Yellow's got supercharged. AWIs are the most. Oh, interesting. Oh, and Chase Burns, man. Okay, there's a lot of cool things. A lot of cool supercharges. But hey, man, they also dropped, if you guys were curious, a new headliners. He's a standout, and I don't think a bunch of people have standouts. He's actually not that bad of a card either. Tony Perez of the Reds. Pretty decent. Very good hitter, at least. And look at that. Another person. Open the pack. You know what he got? negative 30k. I'm just saying, man. It's fun. It's a very fun pack, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You lost 32k on that pack, and after tax, it's like 35k. So, I'd say do investments best you can. I mean, dude, look at Pete Crow. He minimum price. He minimum. I'm saying, man, get your get your investments in while you can. Look at some of the golds. I think that's really where the value is gonna be because of how much cheaper they are now. I'm not gonna tell you guys which golds. I got a roster investments video. You guys could check that out over there, or somewhere around me. It's on the channel. There are people, and the roster I think the roster update is in, I think it's on the 11th. I'm not like 1000% sure, but I think it's July 11th. Either July 11th or it's July 4th. It's one of the 2 days. One of the two. Sometimes they'll do 3 weeks, and then sometimes they'll do 4. I think they've mostly been doing 3 weeks, which would be closer to July 4th. I don't know 100%. We'll know for sure on Friday, because when they drop this content, they'll do like the rest of the content, and then we'll see like what's coming up for that next week. And if it's there, then we'll know it's there, and if it's not, then we'll know it's July 11th. But anyway, I hope this helped you out. I hope you guys did enjoy. Be smart with your coins, man. I know it's fun to open up packs, but is it really fun to lose 50k? Is it really fun to lose 30k? You know, if you think it's worth it and you think you got the luck to pull Aaron Judge, Shohei, or any of these top dogs, be my guest, man. But I will be making coins off of you. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit the like, hit the sub, and